We are back. We went 5 for 5 in our blind taste test. Now we're moving on to the next 5 bourbons. If you're new to the show, here's how it goes. We nose a bourbon, we sip a bourbon, we note the finish, and we rate it out of 10 barrels. And then we'll go check out a real review to see how far off we really are. Before we do that, make sure you hit subscribe. We're almost to 100 subscribers. Let's get that up. Thanks to everybody who's been following along. Today's bourbon is an interesting one. Blade and Bow. The packaging suggests that this is all about the Stetzel Weller Distilling Company. Stetzel Weller is one of the most famous distilleries in all of bourbon, but it did close down in the 90s. So the juice that remains is less and less with each passing year. So the fact they are marketing that this has the Stetzel Weller juice in it gives me some pretty high hopes. A little background on Blade and Bow. This particular bottle is 91 proof. The mash bill is undisclosed, but they do say it's a combination of bourbon distilled at Stetzel Weller and other straight bourbons, although how much of the juice from Stetzel is not disclosed, but again, it's all over the packaging. MSRP's for 50 bucks. Let's ooh, good pop. A little key action here, just to let you know that Daddy's home. Let's give it a little pour. Good pop. Okay, good pour. Whoa! That smells like a Luke oil. Wow. We're gonna give this a minute, I think. Well, the alcohol notes are incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. Definitely some heavy fruity notes. I'm gonna say probably either a pear. You know what, I'm actually gonna say a peach. I'm gonna amend that to a peach. It smells a little peachy. But I mean, it is overwhelmingly alcoholic. Overwhelmingly. For a 91 proof, it's not a good sign. It smells like if you were born in the 90s and you opened your carpeted basement door. You open the door to your basement, it's carpeted. It smells like the first smell you get when you descend the stairs. Like it just rained and there's some water under your carpet. That's what Blade and Bow smells like. Go down the hatch. Cheers. Wow. I get at first palate is a rush of cinnamon, and then something else, and then it just gets completely blown out by the alcohol. Completely blown out. The finish is short. It's a short, again, very alcoholic finish. I mean, this is, you know, people work really hard on bourbon. I'm not here to denigrate the work or anything, but this might be one of the worst bourbons I've ever had, honestly. The alcohol notes are so overpowering, so unbalanced. There's no lingering note in my mouth other than numbness. Don't judge a book by its cover. Normally we would go to a review here. I don't even think I need to go to a review. I don't care for this bourbon at all. This is shocking to me. A bourbon with the Stetzel Weller stamp of approval on it might have been the worst bourbon I've ever tried. And for $50 too. There were so many great bourbons in the $25, $35, $40 range. Given all that, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give Blade and Bow a 3 out of 10 barrels, and I think that might be kind. I'm sorry, but you're gonna head into the back of the cabinet, and you're only gonna come out maybe when like my in-laws are here. Sorry. That's the show. We'll be back next week with hopefully a better bourbon.